Hi everyone, it's Heather. Welcome back into the Paper Castle. This is day 22 of Marion's 31-day challenge, and today I have a project to share with all of you. A couple weeks ago, some of you may remember, I had a haul video and I showed some goodies that I bought from Target, and one of them was two little ornament boxes. They were raw wood boxes. Each of them had 6 little compartments. And in each compartment were 2 of these little laser cut raw wood ornaments. And the ornaments are really cute, most of them, but some of them were kind of creepy looking. So I took the more creepy looking ones and I made a little project, and I also ended up solving a problem and hopefully starting a new little Christmas tradition. Both of my kids get ornaments every year for Christmas. I buy some, my mom buys some, so that, you know, when they're old enough to go out on their own, they'll have their own ornaments. Problem is, my kids are almost 10 years apart, and when we decorate the tree, my son, who's 15, you know, he puts a few ornaments on and then, you know, takes off. But my daughter loves to hang up ornaments, and she always asks, you know, she goes, "Can I hang this one up, Mommy? Can I hang this one up, Mommy?" I'm like, "No, that's your brother's, you know, wait till he comes back, he'll hang it up." And she just gets very frustrated. So I found a way to give her some extra ornaments to hang up. And so this is what I came up with. This is the 12 Days of Christmas Memories little altered ornament box. And like I said, there were 2 boxes. Here's one here and here's one here, and I glued them together and attached them in the middle. And I'll take you step by step through what I did here. First I painted it with some red pepper paint dabbers, and that was a little too red, so I kept looking for what else to use on it, and I had this Radiant Rain. This is also a dauber cap from Lumiere. So I tried using this because this was supposed to have a little sparkle in it, which it did, but it still wasn't what I wanted. It did give me the darker red color, which I was happy with, but I wanted it to sparkle a little bit. So finally, I ended up spraying it with a little of this Moonshadow Mist from Lindy's Stamp Gang in Buccaneer Bronze. And that really gave me the look that I was going for. Once these were painted and sprayed, I took some of this Glass, Metal, and More glue. I think you can use glossy accents for this too, or E6000 is another heavy-duty glue, and put this down the center of each box, and then I'm going to drop everything today. Clamped it with these little office clamps and left it overnight, so this is not coming apart. When it was painted, then I decided to put some design papers in the back, so after she pulls out the ornaments, there'll be some pretty paper to look at. So for this project, I used the Wonderful Winter paper collection from My Mind's Eye. I cut, I think it was 2 1/4 inch squares of the design paper, distressed the edges with the Tim Holtz distressing tool, and then inked the edges with some vintage photo. And then I attached these into each little compartment with some Scotch Quick Dry Glue. Then I needed to alter the ornaments, and I took the raw wood ornaments and I decided to paint them with some of this Lumiere paint. This is from Jacquard. You can get this on USA Art Quest's website, and I'll put their link down below. But this paint is just so gorgeous. I've seen Rachel use it Rach 0113 used this on her projects, and it's fantastic. And USA ArtQuest is having a half-off sale before Christmas, so I bought a bunch of these. So I painted them in, let's see, True Gold, Pearl White, Olive Green, and I did not have red. So I found this metallic bright red folk art paint at Walmart because I wanted them to all kind of have that metallic look to them. And it actually matches the other paints pretty well. So I painted all them, which was, you know, it was a little fussy, but it worked. And I gave them all about 2 coats. And then I wanted to cover up the ugly little centers. So I took my 1.5-inch hole punch that I just bought the other day and cut out pieces of the design paper and glued those on with, I actually put the quick dry on the back of all of them, like completely, and then put some glossy accents around the edge because I didn't want the edges of these to pull up. And it worked out well because the quick dry actually makes the back of these a little bit more stable where it's open, so that I won't have to worry in years to come about anybody punching holes through this. So after I put all these little circles on, I needed them to be numbered. So I finally took out my Cricut and my doodle type cartridge and cut the numbers from the American Crafts glitter paper that I bought the other day. So then I was also really happy that I actually used something that I bought recently. And this is really thick paper, so I ended up putting it on my Cricut and used the multi-cut feature, and I put that setting on 4, and that worked out pretty well. I did have to cut off a few little pieces here and there, but for the most part it cut it very well. So I glued the numbers on with some glossy accents, and for the top, this was a glittered Christmas ornament from Walmart, and I attached it to the top with some more of this glass, metal, and more glue. I put on some of the Tim Holtz corners, and I covered those with some gold leaf rub and buff first to make them pop a little bit. And then I wanted to put a scallop border here so that when this is hanging on the wall, the ornaments won't fall out. And for that, I used these little ornament picks from Walmart. I cut all the circles off, and the gold obviously, and glued them here to make the little scallops. And again, I used this glass, metal, and more glue. And then I was pleasantly surprised when I was all done, because this is what the little pick looked like. So now I have, you know, this cool little tree that I can use for something else. So that's everything for the front of the ornaments. And then my idea for the back is to put a memory of this past Christmas on the back of each one of these, so that next year, when we decide to put these on the tree, she can pull off day 1, and when she turns it over, there's a memory from last Christmas. This is when we went into New York City, and I don't have pictures on all of these yet. But what I was going to do is, this is only on here temporarily with some repositionable adhesive, or you can also use tack it over and over, or I'm probably going to use Wacky Tack. I have some laying around here somewhere, but I can't find it. So I'm going to put some temporary adhesive on the back of the photos, and then every day she can take a different ornament out of the box, turn it over, remember one of the things that we did, like her holiday concert, or when we went to get our tree, or you know, some of the gifts that she got, and she can hang that up on the Christmas tree. And when Christmas is over, I figured I would make a little album, and I would take all the pictures. Like I said, I don't have pictures, so I'm just going to show you guys with this design paper. I would pop all the pictures off the back and lay them out so they kind of look like a little Christmas tree, because there's 12 of them, so they fit really nice this way. And there's a little trunk. So we'd have our little 12 memories of Christmas, and then on the other page I can journal about each picture and what the meaning of it is. So that's my project, everyone. I hope you like it. Leave me a comment and tell me what you think. And I guess I will talk to you tomorrow. I have to get ready to take my daughter to a birthday party today. And I don't know what my challenge is going to be for tomorrow, but I'll think of something. So thanks everyone for joining me, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day.